Well, good morning, beautiful Vermonters and everyone going through Vermont. Welcome to Vermont Sun and Shade. I wanted to take a minute to just thank you for visiting my channel, making your comments. Um, Jump on board, it's free. And I just do little clips of different little interesting things in Vermont and the environment around me. You can hear the geese going over right now, they're still migrating. So we'll try to get some more uh, videos of them. So, I want to share a story with you before I share this article. Many years ago, maybe 20 years ago now, a little kitten came up on my porch, and so it was a little skittish. So I fed it and left food out for it. And this is when I had my own house. I am now in an apartment. But at that time, I had my own house, so I left food out for this little kitten and some water, milk. Every day it was gone. So, and as I watched this little kitten grow, it remained skittish, so I just let it be. And it was getting stocky. It was getting to be a pretty good size, and I thought that was great. And then one morning, I realized as it didn't meow, but it kind of had like this little growl to it. Let's say. I realize it might not just be a domestic house cat. So that is my story, and it hung around my house. I actually miss it. I never got to the point where I could pet it or I was trying to tame it, any of that. I just left it wild, but it would run down the driveway like when it was hunting, and it went at such a speed it was like a blur. I kid you not. I mean, these things can go fast, and this is what it looked like. And they're saying that this is a lynx, and they're saying that it is in Vermont. So this is a rare wild cat, not seen in New England in in 6 years. Oh, 6 years. Interesting. Okay. Many reports include verifiable photos and videos, and they're calling it the Canada Lynx. This article is by Frank O'Laughlin, and it's called Rare Cat Continues to Roam New England After First Confirmed Sighting in Years. So that's interesting. They're saying they saw this cat about 6 years ago. Guess what? I saw mine about 20. So, and it's the same looking type of cat. So the lynx has moved about 60 miles north of where it was first sighted in Rutland County into Addison County, traveling about a dozen miles at a time, and then staying in the general area for several days before it moves on. So that's interesting because the sighting I had was it was on my property, and it stayed there for years. So they're saying that this cat, it just sounds like this cat is just continuously moving, which I don't know if that is something they typically do. We've had about 15 confirmed lynx sightings since August, and signs point to all these being the same juvenile males. So they're saying it's the same cat. The lynx has moved steadily north from Rutland to Addison County. That's a conversation that's a conservation success in its own right, because Vermont's network of protected lands is what makes this journey possible. The Canadian lynx are a federally threatened species. I did not know that. Now, at the time, I did call the game warden where I was and let them know. What they said to me is just keep your distance. Keep your distance and let it be. And that's exactly what I did. It never, well, I started out with a connection with it as a kitten. So I do believe these animals, I believe animals are intelligent and do remember. So, however, with that said, they have an instinct that drives them. So, if they feel they have to defend themselves for some reason, so you don't want to take advantage of a fact that, maybe it seems calm or friendly at that moment. Canadian lynx are federally threatened species. So the rule of thumb, oh, here it is, yes, is always keep a respectful distance from any wildlife you're observing. If they are changing their behavior in response to you, then you're too close. Keeping a respectful distance is especially important for threatened and endangered species like the Canadian lynx, which are protected by state and federal law. That said, we do not want your photos or video. We do want your photos or videos if you think you have crossed paths with a lynx and are able to get a clear view on your phone or camera. I wish I had done that at the time, but I didn't think to do that. Of course, that was a lot of years ago. Vermonters are confident that they have a photo or video of a lynx and not a closely related bobcat. See, I thought I had a bobcat. That's what I thought. So we're rooting for the lynx to keep, there's F-35s going by. Oh, wait, so we're rooting for this lynx to keep heading north, where it will find more young forest habitat and plenty of snowshoe hares. The F-35s. So since 2016, Furphy said the department has received 160 reports of the lynx, but only 7 of these were confirmed. The most recent credible report, here we go, was in August in Jericho. So Jericho, Vermont is not far from here. But guess what? That was 2018. So that's not too far from here. But yeah, I definitely miss seeing my bobcat or whatever I was seeing almost on a daily basis. It didn't seem to move away out of the territory. But anyway, so if you are visiting Vermont and you see a cat like this, yeah, try to get a picture at a safe distance or video. Don't put yourself in harm's way, or just pick up the phone and report where you saw it. So it's such a beautiful, beautiful creature. So I wanted to share that with you today, and I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of the day.